Yo guys, what's going on? Acez here today with another video. In today's video, it's gonna be a little bit of a rant and informative video. If you guys aren't in touch with any of the gaming community on Twitter, if you're not in touch with anything competitive or any of that stuff, if you're just a casual Modern Warfare player, I will be trying to shed some light on what's actually happening with the game right now, and you might have noticed some things like this happening. So I know there's a decent bit of you here on the channel who watch the CDL games, who know about comp, whether that's at an amateur level, semi-pro level, professional level even. I've had a couple professionals, see some of my videos. There's, people on Twitter who have shown me support before who are a little bit higher up in the Call of Duty scene than others. And I've talked to people that are a little bit higher up in the Call of Duty scene, whether that is a content creator, pro gamer, professional level athlete playing Call of Duty, or if it's just casuals like most of my viewers probably are. Doesn't matter who you are, because these mechanics and things happening in Modern Warfare and in Warzone are going to affect all of us because they are in the same game. We're all playing. It doesn't matter your skill level unless it is a little bit lower, then I guess it wouldn't be as affecting to you. But we're going to talk about some different things here. We're going to talk about Warzone making just terrible mistakes, about, I don't want to call it Infinity Ward, I don't want to call it Activision or the Call of Duty League. There's nobody to really blame for certain things that happen here, but there is definitely some problems just with the skill-based matchmaking, the whole matchmaking as a whole for Warzone and multiplayer. And there's just a lot of stuff in this game that has gone wrong, and it just seems like we can't get it right. So this is a little bit of a rant video. Sit back, relax, grab some popcorn, leave a like on this video, and yeah, let's get into it. So the first thing we're going to talk about is basically Modern Warfare is self-destructing. That's probably going to be the title of this video. Modern Warfare is self-destructing, or something along the lines of that. Quite literally, actually. They're adding a nuke in Warzone. That's nuke Easter egg. It's foreshadowing the absolute extermination of Modern Warfare. Guys, I seriously do believe they are killing this game. I'm a content creator here. Obviously, if you're a subscriber of mine, you see that I have a pretty big passion for Call of Duty. I make videos on it every single day almost, and I'm a gamer. I love video games. It's a dream job here on YouTube to be able to play video games and help you guys with whatever kind of content. I'm more of an informational channel, so helping you guys definitely is more of my goal than just playing games and getting high kill gameplays. Like some other channels do that, but that's fine, to each their own. But skill-based matchmaking, we're going to start there, I think. If you guys aren't aware, higher skilled players are matched with higher skilled players, and lower skilled players are matched with lower skilled players. So in Warzone, for example, I'm going to be using a pro example here. So if you don't know who Matt Haig is, that is the owner, CEO of 100 Thieves, used to be a professional Call of Duty player back in Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 3, Advanced Warfare for a little bit, around that time era. So he gets matched up in Warzone with professionals like Scump, TP, people who play the game a lot, like Maven, who used to be a codcaster, now streamer. So streamers are getting paired up with streamers. Now here's the thing. There's 60 million players in Warzone. How are they consistently getting paired up with their friends if there's 60 million players in Warzone? There's only one simple answer for that, and that is they're both good, and they're both in the same skill bracket, therefore they get paired together. That's pretty much proof in itself. There's multiple videos and proof of pros getting matched up with pros, and that leads to my example that I uploaded very, very recently. I believe the video was titled Skill-Based Matchmaking or Just Plain Terrible, You Decide. I can link it up in the top right if you like to like it, or like to watch it, and like it if you want. But I uploaded like a 7-8 minute compilation of me just getting worked by other players. I mean, there was a couple, clips in there where I was shooting back, getting kills, have my in-game awareness is high, I have decent gun skill, decent movement, but I'm just getting worked, and it's terrible. Every single lobby is Damascus, bunny hopping, phase, camoed characters. I mean, it is that simple, really. But it's pretty obvious in the video that the skill-based matchmaking is there, and I'm getting outgunned pretty much consistently. If there's 60 million players, there's no way I'm getting constantly gunned for 2 hours straight making a compilation video for you guys. So there's one example. I don't know if I can get the tweet on screen for you guys, but Rallied, who used to be a part of OPSEAT Gaming, He is a streamer. He was really good at Blackout and Black Ops 4, now playing Warzone. Rally tweeted, I don't know if he deleted it or if I can even find it anymore, but he tweeted that he went to like a nephew's house or something, no headphones, no sound, like 50, 60-inch TV, played Warzone on a regular controller, no scuff, dropped 20 kills and won the game. There is no way that you could actually do that physically at a higher skill bracket with no sound, low, terrible response time or input delay. It would be 5 milliseconds on a huge TV like that on a minimum. And scuff, there's just no way you could do it. I mean, even at a professional level, I doubt you could do it. So that's just one example of the skill-based matchmaking. There's so many other examples. Now, if you're a casual player, you're somebody who's subscribed to my channel for the item shop, you like how stuff looks in the game, you're just, playing the game to have fun, you probably don't notice it. But if you're a super high level, your career level is over 500, that means you've definitely been playing since like season 1. And that means that you have been grinding. And if you're grinding this game, you are not rewarded. And that is the thing that really, really gets me and really hurts me to say. The better you are and the more you play, the less you are rewarded and the more you are punished. That makes absolutely zero sense in any marketing standpoint at all. Black Ops 3 or Black Ops 4, I can't remember. I think it was Black Ops 3 had zero skill-based matchmaking, and it was so fun because you consistently could get on, play a game of Uplink, drop 80 kills with the VMP, and it was just the best feeling ever. And one thing I did want to point out here is I'm going to show you a screenshot right now from Season 1 before skill-based matchmaking and the brackets for skill bases were really, really integrated. Season 1, throwing it up on screen right now, I believe it is a 108 kill game and only 3 deaths. I have not had a game like this since I've been placed in my skill bracket, and I never will again on this game. It is that simple. But guys, just the fact that you can't even get in a game with a level 1 anymore is ridiculous. On Christmas, now I'm sorry if anybody's offended by holidays, but I personally celebrate Christmas. I'm personally going to say it. But on Christmas, on that holiday, I got on Modern Warfare, and there was no level 1s in any of my games. I remember specifically, even in Black Ops 4, I do believe, when I got on Christmas Day to destroy Christmas noobs. I'm going to keep it honest. That's what I was doing. I wanted to just absolutely wreck kids. This year, on Modern Warfare, when I got on, it was all level 155s or, a higher level. I don't know if the season had just reset or not, but they were all high levels, no low levels, and I got worked. It was only like Season 2 or Season 3, and I was getting smacked, and there was 0 level 1s. All the level 1s were playing all the other level 1s. Must be nice. But we're already 8 minutes into this rant, so I'm going to wrap this skill-based matchmaking thing up and get into some of the other points. So skill-based matchmaking is ruining the game. That's the number one thing for anybody with a higher skill or who just plays a lot. It's just ruining it. But one other thing that just happened very recently is, I don't know if it was Joe Seacott, Infinity Ward, Activision, who's making the calls in multiplayer, but this one was just terrible. They pulled the Gunfight 2.0. If you guys remember back in like Season 1, Gunfight was removed for a Gunfight version where you pick things up. The community was outraged and it was quickly corrected within a week. So they decided they were going to remove the quads and put in quad realism, and everybody hated it. Why would they take out quads and put in a realism quads with no HUD? It's just plain stupid. I would even know better than to do that. It's getting to the point where they don't listen to the feedback or the community at all, and they just do what they want. And it's really, really annoying. But, it's just getting to the point where the game is just ruining itself. It's self-destructing. It's melting down. And it's just not good. I mean, the bundles alone this year, we got a couple skins and some other stuff. There was 0 weapon camos that were cool. And the excuse was, well, it's a modern game. We want everything to be realistic. That is such a lame excuse, man. It's a video game. Put in decent weapon camos. This year has easily been the worst Call of Duty for weapon camos. There's just a lot of things that really annoy me about this game. I love it to death, At first, it was one of the best Call of Duties I've ever played. Now is undoubtedly probably the worst. And this isn't like a personal attack on the game. This is all my opinion, so take it all with a grain of salt. At the end of the day, it is still a great Call of Duty to play. Just when you're at a higher skill bracket, it's almost impossible to play. I had some other stuff I wanted to touch on, but it's kind of escaping my brain. I do not use a script when I record my videos. I go off of my thoughts, and that's why sometimes we go down sub paths and then return to the main topic. But I do not remember any of the other points at the current moment besides skill-based matchmaking and the Warzone thing that was happening. I'm sure there are other things I did want to touch on. I just really cannot remember at this point. So I'm going to throw a gameplay in the background. If it's trash, I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about it. It's gotten to the point where it's very, very hard, like I said, to record in this game and make good content for you guys. I did remember the other thing. 2020 COD. It's not been shown yet. It is currently it's over 3 weeks late, almost 4 weeks late now, in a reveal trailer. So I think Call of Duty 2020 is either going to be delayed, as I said many months ago already, or it's going to be the worst COD we've ever gotten. And if they decide to go for a second year of Modern Warfare, if they don't take out skill-based matchmaking, I do not know how I'm going to survive here on the channel. Hopefully Tarkov picks up again. But, guys, that is going to do it. It was just that 2020 COD thing that I was forgetting, and we remembered it, so we're good. And this one was a bit longer, so if you sat this far in the video, I really do appreciate your support here on the channel. I have a lot of great supporters here and great subscribers, and I do thank you to death for supporting the channel here. If you're new, be sure to subscribe in. I upload as much Modern Warfare content as you could ever need, but recently I have been slacking, so take it with a grain of salt. I'm trying to get back in the groove, and I'm thinking about making a second account for Modern Warfare just to see if skill-based matchmaking will be, any more lenient. But, guys, I gotta stop rambling. We're 12 minutes in. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, the sponsors and equipment description below. That's all I got. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm out.